Hello everyone. Today it's time for a personal update, and it's a rather good one at that. I'm still relying on pacing to maintain my highest level of activity while avoiding major flare-ups and crashes. I'm still mostly homebound, and pacing continues to be my staple. I enjoy creative writing and creating videos for YouTube related to my experience with MECFS, and I find joy in the positive feedback I receive when someone benefits from my creations. Additionally, going to the beach every now and then and immersing myself in the salt water brings me joy. I find pleasure in observing the variety of birds flying by or walking on the sand. A nearby botanical garden is also a favorite spot of mine, where I can sit peacefully and contemplate the beauty of the plants and flowers in bloom. Spending quiet time with my next-door neighbor and sharing a meal is also a heartwarming experience. I feel mostly blessed for what I can do and somewhat peaceful and accepting of what I can't. It has been this way for the last few years, and this feels like a major accomplishment. I recall at my worst feeling like everything was dangerous, almost as if I was allergic to life itself. However, now I continue to rely on pacing and carefully choosing activities that stay within my current energy envelope, focusing on what brings the most joy and satisfaction. By doing so, I have managed to improve my quality of life significantly. Although I am mostly still homebound, my attitude, gratitude, and peace of mind have reached a level of around 85% improvement. But my body has not yet caught up. I fear it never will. However, I no longer stress about this situation. It's just what it is. My primary focus remains on mastering pacing to reduce or avoid flare-ups and crashes, while wisely allocating my energy where I can derive the highest return of happiness and enjoyment. Even seemingly mundane tasks like washing dishes and cleaning the toilet have become opportunities for me to find joy and be grateful, as I still remember the days, weeks, and months when these simple tasks eluded me. While I cannot claim to be recovered, I am happier and more content within the limitations of MECFS. My life may be confined, but it doesn't lack enjoyment. I have minimized stress to the best of my ability, and for many years, I cherish the small pleasures in life, like smelling a beautiful flower in the spring or savoring the taste of a ripe pear, mango, or tomato. Although I may not get to the fresh market as often as I'd like, when I do, it brings me great pleasure. Now that anger and frustration have mostly receded to the background, I find much more enjoyment in my life. I have managed to acclimate to MECFS as best I can, and to minimize stress to the best of my ability. While I'm not yet cured, I acknowledge, congratulate, and celebrate those I occasionally hear about, who can honestly claim to be cured. Perhaps someday I will join them and celebrate a full recovery, but until then, I will continue with pacing mindfully, finding as much joy as I possibly can, and in whatever ways I am able. May we all find inner peace, happiness, and well-being on our journeys with MECFS. If you enjoyed this video, I would greatly appreciate your support by giving it a thumbs up and subscribing to this channel. Stay tuned for more valuable content in the future, and thank you for watching.